Hi you guys, thanks for joining me. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the Good to Go smoked 3-bean chili today. Traditional chili with corn and caramelized onions. So this is an interesting package. I picked that up at the local sporting goods shop. They basically have all kinds of different Sevillian MREs, Mountain House, Good to Go, Alpine Air, and a few others that I'm sure I'll get around to eventually. But this one I kind of like. You can read all the ingredients. It's got canned tomatoes, salt, citric acid, basil leaf, onion, corn, dried beans, black, navy, and red, beans, carrots, canned tomato paste, vine ripened tomatoes, garlic, extra virgin olive oil, ancho chili powder, smoked paprika powder, kosher salt, chipotle chili powder, ground coriander, dried oregano, ground cumin, dried thyme. And so the directions are basically tear the pouch open, add 10 ounces of water, cup and a quarter, stir, let sit for 20 minutes, open, stir again, eat and smile. There you go. So there's the nutritional facts. Hopefully you guys could read that. Try to get in a little closer. But we'll go ahead and get this started. So, tear the pouch open. So there's a discant pack in here, and that's that. And so here is what it looks like on the inside. See if I can get you guys all the way in there. So it looks pretty good. I'm not sure if those chilies are going to break up. But anyway, we'll go ahead and get some water in this and get it going. Seems like a lot of water to me right now, but I'm sure it'll rehydrate. Doesn't smell like much yet, but it's got a little bit of chili flavor to the smell. Smell. Anyway, it's got a little chili smell to it right now. Mostly it just smells like hot water or steam. So we'll seal that up. I'd say 19's about right. It says 20 minutes. So we'll set that up and we'll give it 20 minutes to go ahead and rehydrate. And again, hopefully you guys could see all that. I'll do a super fast forward through this so we can get through it real quick. And then the other thing I have here right now is the lemon lime nun hydration drink. And there's some of the ingredients and directions. So anyway, if you can read that, there you go. It says to add it to 16 ounces of water. I have about, I think 14 ounces here. Glass isn't quite big enough. So it comes out in these tablets. It reminds me of the old fizzy drinks from the one that I did with the strawberry lemonade, I believe. I almost wonder what would happen if I put that tablet in a sealed bottle. I might try to do that. Wonder if it'll make it more carbonated or if it'll just blow up the bottle. So anyway, we'll go ahead and let that sit, wait for the timer to run out, and then we'll get back to giving it a try, tasting it, and seeing what we think. All right? In the meantime, I will let the video run on fast forward. All right, you guys, so while we're waiting for the chili to rehydrate, we're gonna go ahead and stir up the drink here. a lemon lime and give it a try. Okay, so that is pretty bland. Not a whole lot of flavor. It's just got a really subtle lime flavor, lemon lime flavor to it, more lime than lemon. But, you know, I guess it'll do the job. It'll rehydrate you. All right, you guys, so we got about a half a minute to go. We're gonna go ahead and get a bowl out here for the chili, get it stirred up, get it poured out into the bowl. And it's actually still pretty watery inside. I think it probably could have used less water, but let's see how it tastes and how it eats if it's too liquidy. There's our timer. So you can see corn, 3 types of beans, red beans, navy beans, black beans. There we go, that's what's in here. Some corn, some ancho chilies. Actually some pretty big pieces of chili in here. I don't see that really big one that we had in there when we first took a look at it. But there is a pretty large one right here. So hopefully you guys can see that. Pretty good sized chili right there. Looks like that might break up a little bit more. Yeah, it's looking pretty good right now. It's not as watery as I thought it was. When I first opened the package, you could see the water all over the top of it, but it seems to be stirring in well. So let's give it a try. So this definitely tastes a little more wholesome than the MRE chili, not as processed. You can define the flavors more. So far the spice level doesn't seem quite as high as the MRE chili. Texture of the beans is really good. Nothing's crunchy, so 20 minutes seems to be enough hydration. And I'm pretty close to sea level here. I'm probably about 300 or 400 feet above sea level. So they do mention that it could take longer at higher altitudes. Again, the Nun energy drink or hydration drink definitely tastes the electrolyte. You know, it's got that flavor from electrolytes. Again, a very light lime flavor. This is definitely a larger portion than you get in the military MRE. We're gonna go for that big chunk of chili there and see what that's like. That's good. Still not as spicy as the MRE chili, but I think it's got a better flavor. It's like it's more homemade. The other chili seems like it's more type of a canned chili you would get from the store. So this definitely has a better flavor to it. I think you'd enjoy it more. I like the fact that it doesn't have a whole bunch of ingredients, as they say, that you can't pronounce. I didn't really read through the MRE chili ingredients. You know, to say that it's got a bunch of other non-pronounceable ingredients. At this point I'd have to look that up and see if they have a bunch of stuff in there, additives, preservatives, and so on, but I'm not sure. So if I'm going to rate them from 1 to 10, I'm going to rate the MRE chili at somewhere around the 6 or a 7, and I'm going to rate this at a 9. The only reason why I'm not giving it a full 10 is I actually like the spiciness of the MRE chili. It had a little more body to it as far as that was concerned. It definitely had a better texture. It wasn't quite as watery. Of course, you could just, you know, leave out an ounce or two of water here. Maybe a cup of water or a little over would be perfect. It'd make it a thicker chili. But this definitely has a good flavor. Just wish it was a little more spicy. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up on fast forward and finish eating it. And thanks for hanging out with me today, you guys. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye.